There are many plants that have been and are still important to the development of our nation. However, one of the most important plants in shaping the United States often slips beneath many people's radar, the white pine. Pinus strobus, or eastern white pine, grows in much of the northeastern United States as well as southeastern Canada. Pinus strobus relative, Pinus resinosa, commonly called red pine, also grows in much of the same region and looks quite similar to the untrained eye, which may cause some misidentification between the two. But taking a closer look, it's easy to see the telling differences between the two species. The easiest identifiable difference between the two species is in the needles. White pine needles are a blue-green color, thin and soft, and about 3 to 5 inches long, and grow in bundles of 5, while red pine needles grow in a bundle of 2 and are harder, thicker, and longer. This is all you need to know to identify between white and red pines. When it comes to flowering, pines are generally monoecious and have both male and female flowers on the same tree. The yellow male flowers don't stay around for very long. Their only purpose is to pollinate the female flowers. Once the pink female flowers are pollinated, they will grow into cones about 4 to 8 inches in length. Eastern white pines are among the tallest trees in the northeastern United States, typically reaching heights of about 150 feet and diameters of 40 inches, although some trees have been measured up to 240 feet. Eastern white pine has been used for various reasons, from food and tea to windbreaks and erosion control, though the most important use of these is its timber. While America was being colonized by Europeans, people quickly discovered Pinus strobus and its versatility. They soon found that the light, durable wood was very easy to work with. Eastern white pine was used for everything, from houses to bridges, as well as furniture, cabinets, and even toys. White pine was once so abundant that early timber cruisers would describe extensive veins of it flowing through the landscape, easily visible amidst the other trees. A common saying amongst pioneers was that a squirrel could travel a squirrel's lifetime without it ever coming down out of the white pines. Shortly after the start of its exploitation, colonists discovered that white pine was perfect for shipbuilding, especially for masts. This was a huge discovery, and much of the white pine harvested was used to build ships for travel and transport between America and Europe. However, white pine was used extensively and with little regulation. It quickly became a very precious resource. The vast pine forests that once were soon became thin, mostly due to the massive amount exported to Europe from the American colonies. Although export did not end there. White pine timber was even exported to forested countries such as Madagascar. The wood from countries like this are much heavier than pine and ultimately less desirable for wood crafting useful items. There was also an effort to grow white pine from seed in Europe, though it was soon realized that it only grows well in its native lands. Fortunately, white pine grows relatively fast, at about 24 inches per year, so it has remained a useful resource ever since its discovery in colonial America. Eastern white pine was so important that some historians believe it played a significant role in the Revolutionary War. It was depicted on the first colonial flag, and this design is still in use as the official flag of the Massachusetts State Navy. White pine has been of great importance ever since its discovery during the colonization of our country, and continues to have great significance in our world today.